King Charles III, a monarch bound by tradition. Prince Harry, a father facing a chilling reality. Their stories collide in a tale of security withdrawn, of family ties strained, and of a son left to fight for the safety of his own. It's a story that makes us question, what price image when it comes at the cost of a son's peace of mind? The decision to strip Prince Harry and his family of their security detail was a calculated one, a cold gamble made by a king prioritizing royal image over familial bonds. This isn't just about royal privilege, it's about the safety of children, about a husband's vow to protect his wife, about a father's worst nightmare coming true. This is the story of that gamble, of its consequences, and of one man's unwavering fight to protect what matters most, his family. It's a story that shines a light on the human cost of royal life, the sacrifices made, and the battles fought far from the public eye. Security for the royal family isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Threats are real, the dangers ever present. For Prince Harry, this wasn't an abstract concept, it was a lived reality. From a young age, he witnessed the vulnerability of his family, the constant scrutiny, the lurking shadows of danger. He knew the weight of his name, the target it painted on his back. With Meghan Markle by his side, the stakes grew exponentially higher. Her entry into the royal fold brought a fresh wave of attention, not all of it benign. The press hounded their every move, their words twisted, their lives dissected under a relentless spotlight. This wasn't just about their peace, it was about their lives. Every public appearance, every school run, every trip outside their home became a calculated risk. The need for protection wasn't a matter of status, it was a matter of survival. Breaking free from the confines of royal life, Harry and Meghan sought refuge across the ocean. They envisioned a fresh start, a chance to build a life on their own terms. California beckoned with the promise of sunshine and privacy, a world away from the relentless British tabloids. But the threat didn't disappear with the change in scenery. The dangers remained, amplified by their newfound vulnerability. Stripped of their security detail, they were left exposed, their every move tracked, their safety hanging precariously in the balance. Imagine the fear, the constant looking over your shoulder, the inability to live a normal life. This was their new reality, a far cry from the idyllic escape they had envisioned. The decision to withdraw security wasn't just insensitive, it was reckless, a blatant disregard for the safety of a family. In the face of this turmoil, one figure remained notably absent: King Charles. The silence from the palace was deafening, a stark contrast to Harry's very public pleas for protection. Where was the fatherly concern, the empathy for a son facing very real threats? Charles, it seemed, was more concerned with appearances, with maintaining the image of a streamlined monarchy than with the safety of his own flesh and blood. His silence spoke volumes, revealing a chilling truth about the priorities of the crown. This wasn't just a personal failing, it was a failure of leadership. A true leader protects his own, regardless of personal differences or public opinion. Charles's inaction painted a bleak picture of a family fractured, of loyalties tested, and of a father's love seemingly overshadowed by the weight of the crown. Section 5. The Wounds of Diana's Legacy. The tragedy of Princess Diana loomed large over this situation. Harry, who had lived through the unimaginable pain of losing his mother, was now forced to confront a chilling echo of the past. Diana, too, had been stripped of her royal security, a decision that had fatal consequences. The parallels were undeniable, a haunting reminder of the institution's capacity for cruelty. For Harry, it was a wound reopened, a painful reminder of his own vulnerability and the disregard for his family's safety that seemed to permeate the very fabric of the monarchy. This wasn't just history repeating itself, It was a cycle of pain perpetuated by the very institution that should have learned from its mistakes. The memory of Diana served as a stark warning, a plea for compassion and understanding that seemed to fall on deaf ears. Section 6. A lonely battle for protection. Harry refused to be silenced. He understood the stakes, the very real danger his family faced, and he was determined to protect them, even if it meant taking on the institution that had failed him time and again. His legal battle for reinstated security became a testament to his resilience, his unwavering commitment to his family's well-being. Every court appearance, every legal hurdle, was a step taken in defiance, a refusal to bow to an institution that seemed determined to prioritize protocol over people. This wasn't about entitlement. It was about accountability, about holding the monarchy responsible for the safety of its members. In this lonely battle, Harry emerged as a beacon of strength and determination. He was no longer the wayward prince, the spare to the heir. He was a father, a husband, a man fighting for his family's right to safety and peace of mind. Section 7. The price of silence, trust and family torn. The consequences of Charles's silence extended far beyond the issue of security. It spoke to a deeper fracture within the family, a breakdown of trust and understanding. The emotional toll on Harry was undeniable, the pain of feeling abandoned by his own blood palpable in every interview, every public statement. This wasn't just a royal rift, it was a family torn apart. The silence spoke of unspoken resentments, of a father and son estranged, of a family legacy tarnished by a lack of compassion and understanding. The world watched as this very public drama unfolded, a stark reminder that behind the pomp and ceremony, the royal family was not immune to the same pains and struggles as any other. The price of silence was steep, a price paid not just in security details, but in fractured relationships and shattered trust. Section 8. A plea for compassion, humanity over royalty. In the end, the story of Prince Harry's fight for security is a plea for compassion, a reminder that behind the titles and the crowns lie real people with real fears and vulnerabilities. It's a call for the monarchy to prioritize humanity over image, to remember that the safety and well-being of its members should always come first. It's a story that resonates far beyond the walls of Buckingham Palace, a story that speaks to the universal desire for security, for family, and for the unwavering love and protection of those we hold dear. As Harry continues his fight, one can only hope that his voice will be heard, that his family will find a way back to each other, and that the monarchy will finally learn that the true measure of its strength lies not in its power, but in its compassion.